Welcome to the Nerdy Things with Brendan channel. I'm your host Brendan, and today I'm counting down the top 10 yellow Power Rangers from the entire Power Rangers franchise. I've previously covered the top 10 Power Rangers teams, the top 10 Red Rangers, Blue, Green, Pink, and Black Rangers, and now I'm wrapping it all up with the Yellow Rangers. Might cover White and Silver in the future, we'll see, but let's get into it. At number 10 is Aisha Campbell from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Power Rangers Alien Rangers. Aisha was the replacement Yellow Ranger for Trainee after she left the show. Aisha then showed up in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. After that, the Power Rangers were turned into children and replaced by aliens. It was pretty weird, I know, but I didn't write it. Eventually, they were transformed back into adults, but Aisha passed on her mantle to Tanya, who became the Yellow Zeo Ranger. Years later, Aisha returned for the Power Rangers Once and Always special. At number 9 is Ashley from Power Rangers Turbo and Power Rangers in Space. Ashley was the replacement for Tanya after she left Turbo. When the Rangers went into space, Ashley became the Yellow In-Space Ranger. Sometime after that show, she returned for an episode of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. Ashley showed up many years later in an episode of Power Rangers Super Mega Force. And more recently, Ashley showed up in the Power Rangers Once and Always special as one of the Rangers captured by Robo Rita Repulsa. At number 8 is Kelsey from Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. This one, I'll admit, I'm a little biased on. As a young boy watching the show, I had a crush on Kelsey. After Lightspeed Rescue ended, Kelsey showed up on an episode of Power Rangers Time Force. She returned years later for an episode of Power Rangers Super Mega Force. Number 7 is Tanya from Alien Rangers, Power Rangers Zeo, and Power Rangers Turbo. Tanya was a childhood friend of fellow Yellow Ranger Aisha. Tanya would go on to become the Yellow Ranger of the Zeo Power Rangers team. She then showed up in the Power Rangers Turbo movie and became the Yellow Turbo Ranger. Years after Turbo ended, Tanya showed up in an episode of Power Rangers Super Mega Force. At number 6 is Gia from Power Rangers Mega Force and Power Rangers Super Mega Force. Gia first showed up in Power Rangers Mega Force as the Yellow Ranger of the team. She then became the Yellow Ranger of the Super Mega Force team. After the show ended, Gia became a fan favorite Ranger. They even brought her back for an episode of Power Rangers Ninja Steel. At number 5 is Z from Power Rangers SPD. Z was actually a criminal alongside her best friend Jack before both became Power Rangers. Z actually has the unique ability to create replications or clones of herself. They can take on physical form or act as holograms. After SPD ended, Z showed up in an episode of Power Rangers Super Mega Force. At number 4 is Kira from Power Rangers Dino Thunder. As the yellow Dino Thunder Ranger, Kira is under the tutelage of Tommy Oliver. Given that she's being trained by one of, if not the greatest Power Ranger, Tommy Oliver, she has the potential to be an even better Ranger. After the show ended, Kira returned for an episode of SPD. A few years after that, she returned again for an episode of Operation Overdrive. Even later on, she returned yet again with the other legendary Rangers in an episode of Super Mega Force. At number 3 is Taylor from Power Rangers Wild Force. Taylor actually led the Wild Force Rangers before the Red Ranger Cole came along. This actually makes her the first Yellow Ranger to lead a team. On top of leading the team, Taylor is also a skilled fighter pilot in the Air Force. She's actually even a lieutenant. Like many of the Rangers on this list, Taylor returned years later for an episode of Super Mega Force. At number 2 is Dustin from Power Rangers Ninja Storm. Dustin is actually my favorite Yellow Ranger in the franchise, and Ninja Storm is also one of my favorite seasons of Power Rangers. Like myself, Dustin is a fan of comic books. Dustin is also very talented when it comes to motocross. Dustin returned in an episode of Power Rangers Dino Thunder after Ninja Storm had finished. Years later, Dustin returned again for an episode of Power Rangers Super Mega Force. At number 1 is the iconic Trini from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Trini is the first Yellow Ranger in the franchise and the one many fans know. Trini eventually left the show and Aisha became the new Yellow Ranger. Behind the scenes, the actress who played Trini left the show over pay disputes alongside the Red Ranger and Black Ranger. Shortly after leaving the show, the actress who played Trini died in a car crash. Power Rangers Once and Always special had Trini return unmasked and then killed her off. She was then replaced as the Yellow Ranger by her daughter. and this left some fans upset and some pleased. It was nice that they wanted to include her and continue her legacy, but some people thought it was disrespectful to bring her back just to kill her off. And that concludes my list of the top 10 Yellow Rangers. If you enjoyed the video, check out my Power Rangers playlist for more videos like this one. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.